Crikey, mate! Strap yourself in because we're about to embark on a journey like no other. Get ready for an adventure into a land that'll blow your mind and challenge everything you thought you knew about deserts. We're heading to Mauritania, a place of endless golden sands, mysterious landscapes, and deep hidden secrets waiting to be uncovered. Sure, you picture giant sand dunes, but there's so much more. This place is a real treasure chest, full of surprises and wonders you'd never expect. Ancient history whispers on the wind, and nature has carved out a life in the most incredible ways, shaping the land and its creatures over centuries. This isn't just a trip, it's a proper expedition into the unknown, where every step brings a new discovery. From the scorching Sahara to the cool Atlantic, Mauritania is a land of contrasts, where desert meets ocean in a dramatic clash of nature. Every grain of sand, every ripple in the water, tells a story of struggle, survival, and the incredible power of adaptation. The real magic of Mauritania is in its wild heart, where animals are true champions of survival, thriving against all odds in this harsh environment. We're about to meet some of these incredible critters and hear their stories, tales of resilience, ingenuity, and the will to live. This is what adventure is all about, exploring hidden corners of our amazing planet, pushing boundaries and discovering the unknown. Mauritania is waiting for us, with its vast landscapes, resilient wildlife, and stories that have never been told. It's time to discover the hidden wildlife wonders of Mauritania. Let's dive in and see what secrets this land has to reveal. Right then, let's talk about the Sahara. This place is more than just endless sand. It's a land of surprises and hidden wonders. The world's biggest hot desert, and a huge part of it is right here in Mauritania. These golden dunes stretch as far as the eye can see, shaping the landscape and the lives that call it home. You might think there's nothing out here, but the desert is teeming with life. You just have to know where to look. From tiny insects to elusive mammals, every creature has carved out a niche. It's a world of extremes where only the toughest critters survive. The heat is relentless and water is scarce, but life finds a way. Adaptation is the secret here. Every plant and animal has a special trick to beat the heat. Some burrow underground, others change their habits to avoid the sun. The fennec fox's massive ears help it cool down, acting like natural air conditioners. Its keen senses let it hunt even in the dark. While the addax antelope gets water from the plants it eats, allowing it to survive for weeks without drinking. The plants are just as clever, with deep roots and waxy leaves to survive. Some even bloom after rare rains, painting the desert with color. Most animals are nocturnal, coming out at night when it's cooler. The desert transforms after dark, alive with movement and sound. As the sun sets, the desert wakes up, a secret world under the stars. The air cools and the landscape shimmers in the moonlight. You might spot a gazelle on a ridge, pausing to listen for danger before darting away. Or the tracks of a sandcat, proof that the Sahara is full of life, even if you rarely see it. This environment teaches patience. You have to move slowly and listen to its quiet whispers. Every step reveals a new story written in the sand. The Sahara in Mauritania isn't empty. It's a bustling city of survival experts, each perfectly suited to this challenging world. It's one of the most beautiful and inspiring habitats on the planet, a place where life thrives against all odds. Now, let's leave the dry sands behind and journey south to the mighty Senegal River, the lifeblood of southern Mauritania, and a dramatic contrast to the arid desert we've just crossed. After trekking through endless dunes, this lush green world feels like stumbling upon paradise itself. Here, the landscape transforms, and the air is filled with the scent of water and growing things. The river brings precious water, and where there's water, there's life, a haven for all sorts of amazing creatures, both big and small, that depend on this oasis to survive. The riverbanks are alive with activity. Tall grasses sway in the breeze, acacia trees provide shade, and a spectacular array of birdlife fills the air with color and song. Massive flocks of pelicans, elegant herons, and vibrant kingfishers fill the sky and water, their calls echoing across the wetlands as they hunt and play. This green corridor is a critical stopover for millions of migratory birds traveling vast distances between Europe and Africa, offering them a safe haven to rest and refuel. Look closer and you might spot warthogs rooting along the banks, potasse monkeys leaping through the trees, or even the rare and elusive West African manatee gliding beneath the surface. These gentle giants are shy and rarely seen, but they live quietly in these waters, a true highlight for anyone lucky enough to catch a glimpse. The Senegal River is more than just a habitat. It's a source of life for people and wildlife alike, connecting communities and ecosystems along its banks. It irrigates the land, supports families, and provides drinking water, making agriculture and daily life possible in this region. One river creates an entire ecosystem, weaving together plants, animals, and people in a delicate balance. Standing by this river, you can feel the energy of life pulsing all around you, a reminder of nature's resilience and abundance. Even in the toughest places, nature finds a way to create something beautiful, turning barren land into an oasis of wonders. Let's head west, where the Sahara meets the Atlantic, one of the world's most dramatic coastlines. Endless dunes on one side, crashing waves on the other. This collision creates a unique habitat. Here lies Banque d'Arguin National Park, a World Heritage Site and a paradise for birds. Millions of migratory waders gather, flamingos, spoonbills, pelicans, painting the landscape with color and sound. The real star? The Mediterranean monk seal, one of the world's most endangered marine mammals, living in remote sea caves. Seeing one is a privilege and a reminder of why we must protect these wild places. The waters here are a superhighway for marine life. Sea turtles nest, dolphins leap, and whales migrate offshore. This coastline is dynamic, powerful, and vital for vulnerable species. It's where the desert's silence meets the ocean's roar, a true natural treasure. Crikey! Let's get up close with Mauritania's amazing critters. First, the fennec fox, tiny with huge ears that keep it cool and help it hunt at night. Next, the majestic Addax antelope, critically endangered, with hooves like snowshoes and the ability to survive without drinking water. The desert is full of fascinating reptiles, like the desert monitor and the horned viper, perfectly adapted to the sands. From speedy gazelles to elusive sandcats, every animal here is a survival expert. Each one is a vital part of this incredible ecosystem. Getting to know these animals is what it's all about. They are the true wonders of this land. Every creature, big or small, has a story to tell. They deserve our admiration and protection. What a bunch of little legends! Let's keep them safe. One of the most amazing things about Mauritania is how people and wildlife coexist. Nomadic groups like the Tuareg and Moors have a deep understanding of the desert, reading the land and respecting its animals. Their traditional wisdom is a library of survival skills, knowing which plants to eat, how to find water, and how to read animal tracks. This knowledge fosters respect for wildlife and a sense of shared destiny. On the coast, the Imraguan people have a unique partnership with dolphins, working together to catch fish, a tradition passed down for generations. It's a stunning example of human-animal cooperation, but this harmony faces modern challenges: climate change, overfishing, and habitat loss. Still, the spirit of coexistence is strong. Many locals are now conservation leaders, using their knowledge to protect wildlife. Protecting nature is key to their own future. Their stories and wisdom are among Mauritania's greatest treasures, true guardians of the wild. Mauritania's beauty is breathtaking. Sunrise over the Sahara, a million birds in flight, nature at its rawest. But life here is a constant struggle for survival, for both animals and people. The balance is delicate and under threat. The Sahara is expanding. Desertification means less rain, shrinking oases, and disappearing grasslands. Wildlife and people compete for fewer resources. On the coast, overfishing and pollution threaten marine life and local livelihoods. These waters are treasures, but they're vulnerable. Yet there's hope. Nature's resilience is incredible. A flower blooming after rain, a community protecting sea turtles. These moments inspire. Mauritania's beauty is precious because it's fragile. We can't take nature for granted. Protecting it is a big responsibility. The struggle is real, but the spirit of survival is even stronger. Let's keep that spirit alive. Spend time in Mauritania, and you feel a deep connection to its wild heart. These animals aren't just documentary stars. They're living beings fighting for survival. They're sending us a message. They need our help. Protecting them means protecting entire ecosystems. Everything is connected. Saving the addax helps the grasslands. Protecting monk seals safeguards the whole marine world. This is about caring, not just science or politics. When we care, we fight for what matters. So what can we do? Start by learning about the animals, their habitats, and their challenges. Support organizations working on the ground. Make responsible choices. Reduce plastic. Support sustainable practices. Every action counts. The call from the wild is clear. Respect, compassion, and action. Let's answer it together. Well, there you have it. A peek into the wild heart of Mauritania. From the silent Sahara to the bustling bird paradise on the coast, this country is full of wildlife wonders. We've met incredible survivors and seen how people and animals share this land. The story of Mauritania's wildlife is still being written, and we all have a part to play. The future of these wild places depends on us, our passion, dedication, and willingness to help. By exploring and sharing these stories, we shine a light on why they matter. Adventure inspires us to care and act. Join our global family of wildlife warriors. Follow, share, and support the mission. Your voice helps protect these wild places. Let Mauritania's spirit inspire you. Its beauty, its challenges, its hope. This is our planet. Let's keep it wild and safe for all its amazing critters. Thanks for coming on this adventure. Stay passionate, stay wild, and let's save some animals. Crikey!